Ever since I started shooting film, I've always sort of wanted to experiment with expired film stocks and different types of film. And up until recently, I hadn't really done that. I've never really known where to buy my film from. I didn't really trust eBay or some other places like that when it came to film, because you don't know if it's been fridge stored or not. And it's always kind of expensive when you look online. But recently I managed to get myself a pack of Portra 160 NC. Now, ever since I saw the sort of results that other people got from the Portra NC line, and even the VC line, I've always been really interested to try it. And then the other day, or the other week, when I was looking through Facebook Marketplace, a 5-pack of 220 rocked up, and it was pretty cheap. So I messaged the buyer or the seller, and I went over there and I bought this Portra 160 NC. I bought some Acros 100, which was expired, and I bought some Astia 100 as well, which is an old expired slide film. So I'm going to be testing a lot of those, but so far I've only shot photos or made photos with the Portra 160 NC. So I took out a roll of Portra 160 NC and the Pentax 6.7, and me and a few friends went down to Point Perrin to take some photos. One of my friends, she did a little bit of modeling for us on the day. They weren't the best photos. She was feeling quite unwell, and we did sort of just make her come out. So not the best circumstances for the modeling, but I was very happy with how the photos rendered on the landscape shots. I like the colors. I think the beach tones and the pastel-y sort of colors turned out really nice. With the modeling shots though, I didn't quite like the scans. I tried a new lab. That's the first roll I've ever done with them. I don't know if it was because the film's expired, or if it's just a new lab and I didn't like the way that they scanned it as much. But I wasn't feeling the colors and the sort of tones and the skin tones with the modeling shots. Now, I've never shot this film before, so I'm not the best when it comes to editing it and tweaking it. I'm not really sure where to take it and some stuff like that. So it's probably something I'll learn as I shoot more of it. But the modeling shots I didn't think turned out as well. But yeah, so here are some of the results. I hope you guys enjoy. happy with the results I got with this film. There are a couple of cons to this Portra 160 NC. One of that being the fact that because it's expired, you have to overexpose it. And that doesn't give you much room for sort of light if you're only shooting at 80 to 50 ISO. The guy that I bought this off was really good. I talked to him and he had bought it when it was still, I think, within its expiration date, and he stored it in his freezer. And then he only brought it out and put it in another fridge when it was getting close to wanting to shoot it. So it was all really well stored. So I was very confident that I wouldn't have to push it too much or overexpose it too much to get clean results. And so I shot this first roll at ISO 100 and they all turned out pretty nice. So you can see if it's stored well, it's not too bad, but if I wasn't as confident with the storing, I would have maybe done a whole stop rather than that sort of half to 3/4 of a stop. And I mean, that would have been at 80 ISO or 50 ISO, and I've done some shooting with films at 50 ISO before, and it gets difficult. You need a tripod. It's a lot of long exposures, just because if you want to shoot at say f11 and it's sunset time, you're pushing your exposure to 2 to 3 seconds sometimes, or a second, and it's just not ideal. Some photos you want to sort of freeze the motion, and it's just kind of annoying like that. The other thing is this is in 220 form, so it is 20 photos per roll, which is a bit more of a commitment, especially at when you're shooting at ISO 100. If it was Portra 400, I'd be putting it in all the time and just going with it at ISO 200. That's normally what I shoot anyway, so I'm pretty confident with that. But because it is that extra stop or 2 stops slower, it's not the best and most versatile film. But anyway, I'm very keen to keep shooting this film, and I will keep showing you guys the results as time goes on. I might make another video after I've shot another 2 or 3 rolls with some of my favorite photos and talking about it. And I'm keen to shoot all the other expired film that I have and even buy some more. So if you guys have any recommendations on good places to buy expired film, that's not really eBay, or if you have any other films that you would like me to test, please comment down below, and I hope you guys like this video, so please like and subscribe. Thank you everyone.